Paradise tonight, WPTV committed to sharing environmental stories that impact you. Congress turning its attention today to fighting the algae issues in South Florida and the Treasure Coast.
They approved a bill to get more than a dozen federal agencies involved in studying where it's coming from and how to stop it. WPTV News Channel 5's Matt SCZESNY live in Stuart, where algae has been a problem in the past years for sure. Matt?
Kelly, Michael, you know that blue-green algae, not just an issue here in the Treasure Coast, but all the way north to the Great Lakes. And so this bill before the House in Washington today looked to have those federal agencies studying the Great Lakes to begin turning their attention here.
It truly is an environmental emergency.
Congressman Brian Mast convinced the House of Representatives to pass the measure, getting as many federal agencies as possible to look at the algae issue.
Where are these nutrients coming in from? What can NOAA input about what they're seeing based upon satellite imagery and where those algal blooms are forming? What can EPA say about the levels of where something is coming in? What can Corps of Engineers say about this is the way that they need to manage it?
It's a lot to take in. Private institutions and a state task force are already involved in studying the algae. This summer, under pressure from Mast and the governor, no water was released into the St. Lucie River from Lake Okeechobee in an effort to stop algae blooms.
It should have been fixed 40 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. We didn't do our part. But the river needs to be fixed, and it's getting there, but we have to stay consistent with it.
Those along the river say water quality has improved this summer, but there is still much debate over a long-term solution.
I would love to see the Corps of Engineers replicate what they did this summer with water management.
All right, so certainly no decision has been made regarding how to manage the water next year. Mast's bill to have these federal agencies look into the blue-green algae issue now goes to the U.S. Senate. We're live in Stuart. Matt SCZESNY, WPTV News Channel 5.